Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Self Care Made Simple. I am Anifowose, your self care specialist. Today's topic is a continuation of a conversation that started yesterday. I heard some kind of rhyme in my head. We're talking about death and rebirth. So, this is part two. So, let's die to the old and resurrect to the new by taking some deep breaths. Ready? Let's go. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Just think about that for a minute. As you breathe in and out, you're being rebirthed, and you're dying side by side. So let's breathe in life and breathe out life. Breathe in. Breathe out. Welcome back. You died and you just went through a rebirthing process. Self-care made simple as a pointer, as a reminder, reminding you of your capital S self that is powerful, that is invisible, has never been hurt, has never been traumatized, can never be hurt, can never be traumatized, can never be oppressed, can never be abused. It has all the answers. It knows the way because it is the way. So these short reminders that I do on a daily basis, just to remind you to go back to yourself and tap into your own truth. Allowing the words that I speak to activate something for you. Activate what is true beyond the distractions. So we started talking about death and rebirth yesterday. So interesting that I'm saying we generalize, and we don't like talking about death. There are times I don't want to talk about it. I do think about my death. I think of the death of people that I love, family members, when they die. When they transition, what's that going to be like? When I transition, what's that going to be like? But as a society, we don't want to talk about the things that we don't have answers for, or really what makes us who we are. We don't want to talk about death. We don't want to talk about religion and spirituality. We don't want to talk about sexuality. We're just so afraid of our own divinity. Death and rebirth happens every moment. Sometimes it means someone leaves the body. Sometimes you die and you're still awake. You're still alive, should I say. We've become so afraid of death, so scared of death, that we don't talk about it, and we put things in place to avoid it as if we can control it. Maybe we have some control. I don't know. But what we do know is we know that we don't know the time and the date, right? But we become so caught up in the fear of it that we're not living. You're always dying. And when you embrace death, you get to live freely, fully. We died during the pandemic, and we are living in a new world. But some of us, maybe you, maybe me, maybe all of us, we're still trying to live life the way it was before we died. We're living in new times. We're like infants, babies, learning to walk. But because we have memory of what it was like before, we're trying to run, and the body's like, I can't do this. You got to slow down. You got to rest. That's not working. Don't call that person anymore. Let that go. Embrace the idea of death, of letting go, stepping into the invisible. Embrace the idea of being a shadow worker. If we get so focused on renewal, we can't experience the goodness of renewal if we don't embrace and accept the dying, the death. In my new book, there are many messages and tools to help you through this process. Pick it up at Amazon. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. Peace and blessings. Keep breathing.